Hi, I'm Dan McLellan, your Chargers Rapid Reporter for CBSSports.com, and this is the Chargers Preview Show where each and every week I give you a little insight into the game to come. This is Week 12 of the NFL season, and the San Diego Chargers are 4-6 and are taking on the Baltimore Ravens 8-2 in a desperation game to keep their wild card playoff hopes alive. Well, don't get too down, Charger fans. There is some hope for this week. Despite the records, the Chargers defeated the Ravens last year 34-14. But in order to repeat that performance this year, they're going to need to keep quarterback Joe Flacco in check. The Chargers' pass defense is ranked 17th and way too often has given up the big play this year. And that could be a problem on Sunday because Flacco has 26 passes for 25 yards or longer this season. Only Peyton Manning has completed more long passes with 27. And Flacco has big-time receivers in Anquan Bolden, who has 627 receiving yards and 1 TD, and Torrey Smith with 555 receiving yards and 5 TDs. Smith is really the one who stretches the field. He's averaged 17.3 yards per reception. That's 5th best in the NFL. Of course, for the Chargers to win, we all know that Phillip Rivers needs to have a better game than he's had as of late. Rivers has now been picked off 14 times this season and is on pace to be picked 22 times. That's 2 more than his career high of 20 last season. And Rivers may have a difficult time this week because the O-line is suspect once again. And that takes us to the injury report. Outside linebacker Larry English and wide receiver Ed Real are out for this game. Doubtful is tight end TEDante Rosario and left guard Tyrone Green. The big issue is Green because he didn't practice all week, which means that he likely will not play. And Rex Hednott, who is the utility backup offensive lineman, will receive the start in place of Green. The Chargers will also go with Mike Harris once again because left tackle Jared Gaither was placed on the injured reserve list with a groin injury. So Harris is your starting left tackle moving forward. This means that the only backup offensive lineman currently on the active roster is backup center David Moak, the 7th round draft pick. Moak got a few snaps last week when right guard Luis Vasquez went down with an ankle injury, and Moak has really never played guard before in his life, so he doesn't have experience there and said he did not practice at the position this week. The backup tackle will likely be Kevin Haslam, who is on the practice squad and will likely be elevated to the active roster on Saturday. Haslam has 5 games experience with the Jaguars in 2010, but overall, the Chargers have very little depth at both guard and tackle if an injury was to happen, and that could be a big issue in this game. Another thing the Chargers have going for them this week is that the Ravens have not played well on the road. I still just don't see the Chargers pulling this win out. I think they're too banged up on the offensive line. Rivers, I think, has been shaky at best recently. It is nearly a must-win game for them, but I see the Ravens pulling this one out 30-20. For all your latest Chargers information, please visit CBS Sports every single day. You can also follow me on Twitter at CBS Chargers and San Diego Sports. You can also hear me on the radio Sundays from 9 to 10 a.m. on Extra Sports 1360, the home of the Chargers, Sports Squawk Sunday with Doug and Dan.